So with Dolidze fighting this weekend, and there still isn't many people talking about him or the fight, I figured I'd break down his most recent victory over the always tough Jack Hermansson. So right off the opening horn, you can see Hermansson looking to hop right back onto a similar game plan he displayed against Chris Curtis, looking to circle and stick and poke from the outside, doing a good job of scoring with his different variety of kicks according to the stance and distance of Dolidze. Even though Jack thought he was steadily getting ahead with the consistent volume and movement, Roman was displaying one of his keys to success early on, and that was his forward pressure and demanding the octagon space, slowly plotting his attack and taking away Jack's real estate. After a few exchanges, Dolidze was able to bait Hermansson to shoot the takedown, in which Hermansson was more than happy to do, being a good grappler himself. But this is where I feel Dolidze wanted the fight, not only because he feels he has the advantage, but he gets an early feel for what the grappling will feel like to come. Hermansson does a nice job passing over to stay safe from the choke, but look at this beautiful sweep by Dolidze to get back to his feet. But Jack did a nice job of staying relentless for that takedown, but Dolidze did a better job spreading his weight, grabbing the overhook on one side and the underhook on the other side to turn and face to avoid the takedown. Nicely done by Dolidze here. This was definitely Hermansson's round, but I think there's something to be said for Dolidze's discipline, because he was taking some meaty calf kicks and was still coming forward and slowly plotting on Hermansson. Let's check out what went wrong for Jack in the second round. Off the horn, you can see Dolidze coming in with a little bit more intent this round, where he was a bit hesitant in the first, coming out throwing a combination and stepping through combinations, looking to get into the firefight with Jack a bit. Even though Roman came out with more aggression, Hermansson matched it and was still getting the better of most of the exchanges, earning big reactions like here, here, and here. But this is where Jack made the mistake. He earned the same takedown almost in the same way, but keeping the neck safe this time, but once it hit the mat, Dolidze knew he was in the driver's seat. This is one of these situations where you have to pay attention to what's going on, because look at all the high-level transitions and setups going on by Dolidze here. So Roman showed him the same sweep attempt, but went armbar, but Jack nicely postured and turned his arm out, but Dolidze was so relentless here chaining the submissions, threatening the leg, but turned that into a triangle armbar attempt, but again, nicely defended by Jack. But Dolidze went right back to capturing the leg, where Jack tried to beat him and turn into half guard or mount, but Dolidze was able to keep the calf to threaten the calf slicer, end up on top, and pound away for the finish. Look at this, beautifully done here. And then smash, smash, smash. Roman has looked like a real player for the middleweight division, and with this bout against Vettori coming up this Saturday, it'll prove where he's at.